I know that I'm a leader. I feel a great calling to guide, to lead, to nurture, and so I must. Uh, they say that God creates certain people for certain times. I tend to believe that. I'm one of those people who really likes to neutralize chaos. Growing up, I was always around chaos. So I guess it was a test run. But I got a lot of practice. Got a lot of practice. That's all it is, you know? It's an opportunity to really exercise the natural gifts God gave me. It really only made me stronger. I really do feel like I'm God's warrior and I'm here to help humanity in some way, even if it's somewhat hopeless. I think we all have gotten to a point that we're starting to feel hopeless about the world after everything we've gone through in the last 4 years. But I'm one of those people who never loses hope. I just don't. I just don't. It's not who I am. And I understand that everyone's different, you know, but that doesn't change who I am as a person. I continue to stay on the path of righteousness. I continue to stay on the path, forging a way of hope and enthusiasm and inspiration and creativity. I try to maintain that despite everything because that's what the world needs. I mean, it's really just freaking common sense. It really, like, I'm not backing down. I'm not. Like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just about focusing on what brings balance, focusing on what unites us in a peaceful way, mind you. There's a lot of things we share. Chaos is one of them. That's not really worth our time and effort if we want to heal the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life path is 9. I'm not joking around. So you can't stop me from trying. And I want to help. I really want to help. But just like everyone else, I am placed in a position of society where I'm not only vulnerable, but I've also been limited and hindered and stunted by my environment. But I still have my heart, and I still have my beautiful mind and my amazing soul. And I want to encourage people and remind them of their amazing heart, their amazing mind and soul. Because that's what's really going to help us into this approaching doom upon the planet. When it comes to global warming, when it comes to economic crisis, when it comes to the upheaval, chaotic social injustice, and what's it called? Dissolve it. The social. I don't even have a word for it because it's like so crazy. Like, we have the transgender, we have the religious extremists, we have the indigenous people. We have, like, all these people are trying to fight for their rights without considering the rights of other people. And to me, like, social justice is being able to come together in all cultures and finding a way to actually make a world that allows us all to fit in without violating each other's personal boundaries and needs. I'm not sure what you would call that, but it's like social, cultural, uh, depression. I think depression would be a good word. Not dissolving. I mean, there's parts of it that's dissolving, like the peace, for example. But it's more of like, it's more of like a chaotic element, a social chaos, a social disorder. Yeah, that's the word, disorder. Like, we need to figure out how to correct the social disorder and refocus our attention as a collective to healing the environment and the planet. Because that's really our top priority as a human community right now. There's a lot going on, and it's really disheartening, and I think people can get lost in all the chaos, but I think the focal point, like the real grounding truth of everything that we share, is the planet, is healing the environment, coming together despite our differences and uniting in the peaceful boundaries that we can all live with. And I'm a starseed, so I can see these things, but I mean, I can only say so much and reach so many people, and I know that not everyone's going to hear me, but I'm not going to stop. Like I said, it's my destiny. This is my destiny.